Hi viewers and welcome to Catch Play, your sports development program. Great to have your company. Unfortunately, Godwin is unable to join us tonight, but without further ado, let's look at the lineup for tonight's show. Coming up on the show tonight, BSP School Cricket Program, young upcoming netballers, para female athlete Regina Edward, and Central Province Sports Authority launched. Well, there you have it. That's our lineup for Catch Play program tonight. Coming up on our show, the first segment, Cricket PNG School Program received 400,000 kina for this year. The bank renewed its sponsorship for the next 2 years and to continue to support the sport. So let's take a look at the story. The program managed by Cricket PNG is one of the prominent junior sports programs that has reached the four corners of the country. This program has provided opportunity for children to be introduced to the code and encourages girls to participate as well. The BSP-sponsored School Cricket Blast is also part of the bank-sponsored cricket program. It is formatted as one-day softball inter-school cricket competition. Cricket PNG Operations Manager Gayan Loku announced these ambitious targets during the official launch of the 2016 season of the school cricket program at Pari Primary School in Port Moresby on Friday.
So today is a very special day, as I just said before, the launch of the BSP School Cricket Program for 2016. This program started way back in 2009, and last year we had over 150,000 boys and girls playing cricket all around the country. And we're very proud of this program, and we'd like to thank obviously our major sponsor in BSP on making this happen.
BSP Relationship Manager, Corporate Banking, Karai Moria said the program is not only about extending the reach, developing and encouraging participation of cricket, it encourages children and communities to lead active, healthy lifestyles and instills values such as respect and teamwork.
So since the inception of this program in 2009, we have seen the program grow, and we are pleased to say that it is one of the most popular junior sport development programs in this country. We believe the program is not only extending the reach or developing and encouraging participation of cricket, but it encourages children and communities to lead active, healthy lifestyles and instills values such as respect and teamwork.
The national body is also looking to improve the program to cater for different needs of students and teachers and volunteers throughout the year. Cricket associations around the world are asked to be involved. Well, that was BSP School Cricket Program that was launched at the Pari Primary School. We'll go for a quick break, but stay watching. Welcome back. If you have just joined us, you're watching Catch Play, your sports development program. Young female lads from the Sparrow Netball Club in Port Moresby became involved in the Netball PNG Tri-Nation Series that was hosted here in Port Moresby 2 weeks ago. Tell us about what they have learned from this 3-day competition. Here is the interview. These young aspired netballers from Sparrow Netball Club made it their business to be part of bigger international netball matches. The young lads became part of the Netball PNG inaugural Tri-Nation Series that was played here in Port Moresby. An experience also to learn from senior players from professional level. This group of girls made their time available to organize and prepare netball courts for the matches. It was a one-off thing for them, and as upcoming junior netballers, they gave it all they had to learn the techniques and how to be professional netball players one day. They also went to training as well to clean the courts, prepare the balls, etc. When speaking to the girls, they had a lot to express about the sport itself and of also what they have learned.
It feels great. It's a great experience. Like we're getting to know some moves from the elders so that when we grow up, then we can intend to show some of the moves that we have learned. Yeah, it's a great experience.
Mrs. Tamarua, an umpire with Netball PNG, also looks after these young netballers in local competitions as well, and in also organizing them to be part of the Tri-Nation Series.
Okay, these are young ladies who will, hopefully all of them, some of them will represent the country later on. So they will know the insight of what they do in preparing for these competitions to happen, or South Pacific Games, Commonwealth Games, or whatever. They will know the effort put in by whatever countries they are going to go and participate. And then maybe appreciate that there's a lot of work and effort, and then to really enjoy what's provided for them, and also respect the people who are actually organizing these sports netball competitions.
Netball PNG is the largest participating women's sports in PNG, with now the development program in place to develop netball in the country for young girls and women. Who knows, one day these young ladies will be flying the country's flag wearing the PNG Peppers uniform. And there you have it. That was the Young Sparrow Netball up-and-coming development female athletes. We'll go for a quick break, but don't go anywhere. Welcome back. If you have just joined us, you're watching Catch Play, your sports development program. Para-PNG athlete Regina Edwards. Regina, welcome on board to the show, Catch Play. Regina is a follow-up story that we did with her when she left for Dubai to qualify for the Olympic Games for Rio this year. And she's with me in the studio. She has qualified by rights to represent the country. She's an A qualifier. She won 2 gold medals in the shot put and discus. So Regina, tell us about the competition that you attended in Dubai and the gold medal that you have now with you right now. What competitions, what events did you take part in?
Me take part lo discuss na shot put.
You won the personal best?
Yeah.
Personal best in the shot put or discus?
Discuss.
When you left, we did an interview with you, and you were telling us about you're going to be going out there to do your best and to, just try to make the Olympics. And now Regina is sitting here with me. She's an Olympic A qualifier, the second person in the Paralympic. The first was none other than Francis Compound, who was the first para-athlete to qualify by rights, and Regina became the second athlete. And what a privilege. And it's going to be first time for you to represent the country in the Olympic Games?
Yeah, first time blow me.
What's the feeling like now you're a qualifier?
Blow me at me, I'm a mass asem. Me make it country blow me proud. But to call athlete where me play travel one time, we all trying our best.
And you've got some lead-up competitions coming up for the preparations to the Olympic Games?
Yeah, and by law next month.
Me play
Beijing.
Beijing, so this competition and kind of some lead-up competition going to the Olympic Games, plus any other more competitions apart from Beijing?
This la competition tasolo go lo Beijing.
And now two athletes, Joylyn and Samuel. How was their performance with you? And she's a blind athlete. She ran the 100 meters? 200. How did she go in the 100 and 200 meter event?
I make him, but it's a plenty of
athletes from other countries. Also, performance blow you. Were you surprised that you qualified? And A qualifying is like the top athlete making golo Olympic Games, and what was the feeling like when you were called as an A qualifier in Dubai?
Me first people go interview lo me talk or somebody me try my best blow me. So time me qualify straight and one black kind sort of come up blow me yet.
The hard work you've put into, also, all the thanks go to family. You started off as a grade 10 student thinking that career and finish now. Career finish law, grade 10, because of the disability. But all the thanks go the people who introduced you to the sport, and you represented the country SP Games, South Pacific Games, First Pacific Games 2015. And then you go Commonwealth Games in London.
First Pacific Games lo New Caledonia.
New Caledonia.
And first Commonwealth Games in India.
In India. And now the first Olympics. In Rio, Brazil. Big achievement. And also, you're ranked number 4. Regina Edward is ranked number 4 in the world in her event, shot put and discus. Tell us a bit about that ranking, Lilo. Well, you're ranked number 4 in the world in the para-athlete in your events. You've got a lot of rankings now. You're not the ranked number 4. You're the Olympic A qualifier, 2 gold medalists. What's the feeling like right now in you, ahead, Blue? Like, do you believe it's a great achievement for you?
Yeah.
Thank you, Regina, for making your time available to come on the show and to tell us about your achievements after leaving the shows for Dubai. Great achievement for Regina. 2 gold medals, shot put and discus, and also an Olympic A qualifier. Thank you once again, and all the very best in the competition that you're going forward to. Well, and there you have it. That was Regina Edwards on the show with us tonight. What a great athlete, para-athlete. Disabilities don't stop you from achieving your goals. And we just want to say thank you very much to her and her team, and all the best in their preparations. Hello, if you've just joined us, you're watching Catch Play, your sports development program. Central Province Sports Authority launched its sports program last Friday. Joining me on the show is the chair lady, Mrs. Vetu Diro. Mrs. Diro, tell us a bit about this Central Province Sports Launch program that was launched last Friday.
Thursday.
Last Thursday.
Yes. I'm the deputy chair lady. Sam Moi is the chairman, and Mrs. Yamalauna is the CEO of the authority. Governor, you said you couldn't get him here today, but Governor Kilahauda had this idea 2 years ago, and I remember talking to some of his officers about this authority. And after 2 years, this has come to a fruition. I was only told on the Monday that there would be a swearing in for the directors on the board. They went to lay games, PNG games, and they saw Central Province going down to lay in a gold medal playoff in netball. And that he did not go down very well. He remembered
After participating in the PNG Games in Leh.
Yes, he watched the game, and Central Province went down only a few points, and so he wanted this to come to a reality that Central Province must have a sports authority. Now, in the past, those of us who are from Central, we want to get in there and do something.
So is this the first time for Central Province to have its sports authority launched, or is this the second time? Because we know that East New Britain are the first province to come up with that.
Yeah, East New Britain, they are the first province to have authority set up, and we are the second. Central Province want to win the PNG Games. That's their aim. Now, some of the things that were discussed after we were sworn in is that Central Province has had a lot of top sportsmen and women represent the country, and also there's a lot of sports administrators in the country who are from Central, and they think it should be, Central Province should be one of the leading provinces in PNG Games, but it hasn't come anywhere near the top.
So have you guys, you've launched that sports authority on Thursday. Has there been any other meetings apart from that yet?
We haven't had a first meeting yet. Chairman wants the meeting soon, but the, from my understanding, we want to start working now for November Games, isn't it? November Games?
Yes, the PNG Games.
Yes. So we have a lot of work to do because we are tasked to try and check all the sportsmen and women out there and who is who, get them together and start training them.
Has Central Province has funding to send a team for the games? Have you guys come up with anything yet, or still?
No, it's still very early. Governor didn't promise anything, but we know that we have to also fundraise to make sure Central Province athletes make it to the games, to make sure they win more medals.
So we know that Mrs. Yamulana is the CEO as well, and we have like 2 females on board for Central Province, and plus Sam Moyave himself as the chairman, and the minister, the governor, Kila Hauda. Central Province is, like as you said, a lot of sportsmen and women have come out from there. Now, looking back, do you see there's development coming forward for Central Province in sports now with the new facilities that are out now?
Well, Governor Hauda wants to see facilities developed so the Central people can have somewhere to go and train, because when you come into the city here, there's more other people trying to use the facilities, so he wants to make sure that we have our facilities to train our athletes. At the moment, we know that there are former athletes, retired, scattered in the villages. That will be one of the things we want to tap on, get these people out, come forward, and make sure the athletes in the villages are identified and trained for the games.
And also, there was a sports day launch for the Central people. It's a fortnightly program for the Central administration that they've launched. What do you think about that sports activity that they launched as well for the administration?
This is not the first time. When my husband was the governor, he actually had that going. Once a week, they were the people in the administration at Konidobu. They have those sports to have some exercise. Now, as you know, my husband has an army background, and army, they have their sports day, so they wanted to do that to make sure that people get the exercise and live longer and work longer for the government or people of Papua New Guinea. So I reckon this is a very, very good idea that maybe more people should be out there organizing their sports day. For one thing that I know is that there's so many people, they could be serving the country longer, but their life is short because they don't do any physical fitness.
Exercise, yes.
Yeah. Now, governor of NCD has realized that, so he's involved with this Walk for Life. You know, and people like us, you and I, we haven't thought of that, and we are too busy trying to do other things. But he realized, and he's done something about this wonderful idea. And I think things like this, we should try and join in and do something.
Yes, to be part of the program.
Yes,
that
yes.
the NCD governor. Plus, it's good to see that the Central Province Administration has come out to help their very own staff that works there, and also a plus for the Central Province for the launching of the Sports Authority. Mrs. Dero, thank you very much to be part of this show to talk about the Central Province Sports launching. Well, viewers, time has caught up with us. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of our show for tonight, but please do not hesitate to send us an email. Feedback is always appreciated. Or if you've got sports development story for us to look into, let us know. That's on sports@mtv.com.pg, or you can visit us here at MTV. We're located on Level 2, Garden City, Boroko, so make sure to tune in to Catch Play, your sports development program. Well, that's it for tonight's show. I'm Mai Koime. Good night.